I have been working for 6 years on fine-tuning workshops and my speaking on a certain topic that blends two separate ideas. And so when someone says, "What do you do?" I feel like this split personality. What I do is I combine behavior patterns, or called archetypes,
Yep.
with music.
Okay,
And
what's
I
the
help
music
people
part?
explore how music impacts their mood, health, and perspective.
All right.
And
So we got to do two things before we go any further. So first, I want to hear about the music. The second thing, as we dive into what the business is, we need to always understand the problem it solves, because people don't actually care about how you get them there. I don't care if you do archetypes or hula hoops. I don't care if it's music or, like, it does not matter. People actually don't care. They're amazingly willing to do crazy things so long as they feel like you see them and know them. Even more than that, when you understand their problem more deeply than they do, you become the automatic place to go for the solution. Right? That's why for each of the past couple people I've been speaking with, I've been guiding them into looking into what is the problem that you're solving, how is the client base already trying to solve it that's not working, right? Because when you understand that and can speak to what they're trying to do right now to solve their problem that's not working and to why it's not working, they suddenly are like, oh my God, you know me more than I know myself.
right.
I'll give you an example. I sat down to lunch with a colleague earlier this year, and I've been doing a lot of work around messengers' relationship to power, because I find that a lot of messengers are kind of screwed up around power, that it doesn't feel safe, they don't feel safe with it, and when you don't feel safe with your power, you can't like wield a sword sharply. And that's a problem, because if you can't do that, nobody's going to buy from you. So if like power is bad, but you need power to do good, you're kind of in a tough spot, right? So with this particular person, I said, hey, I've been doing this work, and primarily with people that have a gigantic vision, and they can feel that they aren't the person that can answer that call yet, and they don't know what to do about it. And what's underneath it for so many of them is that they actually can't inhabit their power and are scared of it. And he looked at me and he was like, wow, I think I need to hire you. And, I was like, well, I just came out to have lunch, but yeah, great, let's do it. So let's dial in. Who do you know you serve?
I serve individuals in transition who
Let's
are
which individuals in transition, and which kind of transitions?
life transitions. I've worked with baby boomers, military, transitioning into
Oh,
civilian.
okay, hold on. So here's the first thing I'm going to have you look for, because this is perfect, Molly, and you're such a good sport, and you're going to do so many people on this broadcast a huge favor, because for anybody watching that feels like, wow, I've worked with a ton of different people. I don't really I work with people, right? Is the thing I want you to look for, and you might even need to close your eyes to do this, is to look for what is the through line for all of them. What's true about each and every one of them that binds and connects all the people you've served, all the best ones you've served, that you've done your best work with? What's true about all of them?
They're afraid that time's running out on their dreams,
Oof.
and they sense
Good.
something's missing.
Yeah. Good. Time is running out on my dreams. Good. How long has time been running out on their dreams?
Boy, it's sure for a long time.
For most of them, a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. And for a while, they didn't do anything about it, yes?
Right. They stayed in a different track
Right? So they stayed in the trap.
Thinking that what was missing would show up, and now they're realizing I don't have time to wait.
Oh, this is perfect. It's kind of a Prince Charming thing, like waiting for Prince Charming.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Like Charming.
yeah. So it's sort of a fairy tale thing, actually. So they haven't in the archetype work probably haven't inhabited their king or their queen.
Yes.
They haven't inhabited the sovereign that can say, I'm not waiting for something outside of me to make it happen. I am making it happen.
Right.
Got it. Okay, cool. So here's the thing I want you to think about. So first of all, before we go into this, let me first say what I just did for everybody watching is with Molly, we just looked at what is the through line, what is the consistent issue that all the people show up with, because for some people, you can niche based on, I work with baby boomers who are in the health profession and yada, 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 yada. But for other people, it's difficult to do that, right? So when that's the issue and it's like, I don't know what connects all my people, you've got to look at what is the through line that connects them all.
Unstoppable. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. Believe. What's your dream that sometimes seems illogical when you try?